So we're in our new teaching studios. We now have 3 of these studios, all with the same equipment in. Absolutely brilliant environments to learn. So you'll see that we've got a new mat on here, which is the most realistic mat that's like grass. It's got some give in it, so you can really feel if you hit it well or if you maybe hit it a little bit heavy. But that's not why we're here today. We're to talk about a bit of our technology. So we've got GC Quad down. The main one that I'm going to give you a run through of is this black mat that we get you to stand on when you come for a tech lesson here. Now this black mat is called Swing Catalyst, and it's a pressure plate. So it's going to tell us how much you use the ground to create force and where your weight and your pressure goes. So whether it goes towards your toes, your heels, your right hand side or your left hand side. So I've had Jasmine hit a couple of shots for us and I've popped it up on the screen, so come this way and I'm going to give you a quick run through. So we have these cool little mouses that we can give you a run through on here, and you'll see at address, if you want to come closer you can see it. Here's Jasmine stood just before she's going to hit a golf shot. So we've got 64% of pressure on her left foot and 36% of pressure on her right foot. And you'll see that it glows like a heat map, so it tells us is your weight going towards your toes or towards your heels. And then we get these graphs down the bottom, which we'll talk about another time. That's a vertical force. So just looking at this, we can see Jasmine's obviously one of our golf pros, so she moves well. And as she's swinging to the top of her swing, you'll see how much her right foot starts to glow, and 80% of pressure gets onto her right hand side. This gives us a good chance and some space to move into on the way down. So as we come back down into impact, we can measure what happens. Where does our weight and our pressure go? Does it go towards our toes or our heels? And it starts to tell us some things that we just can't see with our eyesight. You think a golf swing can be over super fast if we're swinging 70 to 80, 90 mile an hour. This we can really slow it down. So at the frame when the club's touching the golf ball, Jasmine's got 61% of pressure onto her left hand side and only 39% pressure onto her right hand side. So this gives us a really clear view of how do you move and are you moving in the right manner. It's just something you can't see with the bare eyes. So it's a great environment for us to learn a bit deeper about your golf swing.